So, this is the game we're going to be playing today. Dragon Quest Boogers by Square Enix. They made Final Fantasy. They're a really big company. If you haven't heard of them, then I'm going to be shocked and surprised. I've already got like only one achievement. But that does nothing. Hang on, let me just... There we go. Some to design a character. How do you... There we go. I like that colour. Right, we'll stick with this one. Okay. I can't really tell the difference between these, so... I can see a difference up there in the darker one, but I can't see these lighter ones. And a character name. We'll go with Lily. Nah, we won't. We'll go with a simple one. Rose. There we go. I'm gonna guess Lily and Rose are like just as simple as each other, but I prefer Rose. Masters, King of Kings. Long have I waited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. Thou wishest not for half the world, wilt thou not reconsider? This is an offer few would refuse. Rose, at long last I have found you. A single foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benighted skies my children crawl as insects on the earth, powerlessly awaiting their own destruction. Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. Arise, my child, the destiny awaits. And here I am. Rose, my child, you have finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? I hope that you can't actually hear that. Let me just mute my desktop audio. I see. You have no recollection of this before. No matter, indeed. Perhaps it's for the best. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely. So use the left stick to move around and circle to jump. There we go. Thank goodness. All seems to be well. You can fulfill your role. Rose, my child, I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task. A task upon which the fate of this very world may... What? I do not doubt that you might feel a little poorly, but it's not the fate of the world but is not the fate of the world more important than... Oh my poor child, it's true. You are nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of your strength. Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. Rose, you have been blessed with a special power. Power to combine raw materials to build items anew. You can work at this tree stump. With the white petals you gathered to prepare some healing cream. Let's get building. Yeah. Wonderful, you have made your first creation. Rose, my child, you have a power shared by none other in this world. The power to build new things from raw materials. Now, use the healing cream you created to tend to your wounds. Press square to use tools and items. Do you feel better now? I see the colour has returned to your cheeks. You created that healing cream with your own 2 hands. However, men and women who inhabit this world have lost that power of creation. Rose, my child, a sacred duty rests upon your young shoulders. You must... Oh yes, I quite understand that you wish to leave this place. But first you must learn of your... Very well. I will show you how to build a path out of this crypt. First take this broken branch. Rose. With that harmful broken branch sleeps a crypt stick, the simplest of weapons. Break the tree stump as before and use it to craft a crypt stick. Congratulations, my child. You have created your first weapon. Mankind once made tools and used them to build a thriving civilization. And as all great civilizations do, so too they built weapons. But now, only you have power to build such things. Rose, my child, you have been entrusted with a divine mission to... Well, I can well imagine you are eager to see the world outside. Or would you not rather learn more of? Very well. To build a path out of here, you must first equip the weapon you have made. Press X to open the main menu, and place the crypto stick into your hand. Items like equipment. From here. Well done. Weapons are not only used for fighting monsters, they can also serve to gather materials. Power to break objects apart and reduce them to new materials is yours and yours alone. Ever since this world was plunged into darkness and mankind lost this power, I await the coming of one with the ability to create. Where is my child? The dreams of hopes, very fates for the people of this world rest on your shoulders. If you stand it ever again to see the light, you must fulfill your sacred duty and... Rose, you're not asleep, are you? Perhaps it's best if we continue this conversation outside. To build a path out of this place, first you must break apart and collect the nearby earth. Let's try not to break things, okay? Hold on those, that should be enough. Press square to place the box of earth on the ground in front of you. I've marked a location for you in red. Place a block of earth there to build a stairway and escape from this tomb. Someone has scratched a message into the wall beneath the chains. The stones are so warm that I can even imagine it. There we go. Well done, Rose. You have found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you will see the world of Alefgard before you. Light was lost to this land long ago, now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this somber realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, their culture crumbled into dust. Rose, my child, you have been entrusted with a momentous mission. Only by the power you hold, the power to create, can this world be rebuilt, and the people of Alefgard rise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child. After having only just awoken from so long a slumber, this must all come quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you and rebuild this world, however you see fit. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of doing so. So too will you come to learn of the tragedy that befell this world and the role you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubis, the spirit of the land. Go forth, my child, and know that I do watch over you always. Oh, and Rose, there's one last thing that you must know. You are not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. Patlin Plain, the ravaged realm. The land you see before you was once known as Catlin. Long, long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications, but all was destroyed in a relentless attack by the monsters. Scarcely a trace remains of its former greatness. Rose, my child, you must use the power within you to rebuild the city of Catlin to its former glory. This will be the first step in your journey to make Alefgard arise once more. To this end, I bestow unto you a gift. Take this banner of hope in your hand and seek the source of the light you see before you. Even as the darkness closed in around them, the men and women of Catlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner and stand once more, that its palatable light may serve as a symbol of Catlin's restoration. Now go, make haste for the pillar of light. So, last time I played this game was... I don't even remember when, it was a good few years ago. I only have one achievement, and that's... I don't even know what the achievement's called. It's something to do with like a house, but it's probably just rebuild this. I remember I didn't get very far into playing this game. I'm just going to collect the materials here. You never know when you're going to need healing cream. And now we've got quite a lot of resources. A woman's soothing light spreads all around. People near and far will be attracted by the banner's beckoning light. Look, my child, here's one already. you plant your banner pipe, the area around it will become your base. The more your base develops, the more the meat at the top left corner of the screen will fill up. Okay. Oh, there's a person. Cool. What's this funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name's Peter. What's yours? If a resident of the town went marked, means they have something to task you, talk to them and see what they want. What's that? You're the one who planted the flag here? Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember? The goddess told you to come here? So, you've got amnesia and you're hearing voices. That's not suspicious in the scientist. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here? Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, I sneezed. I didn't read what that person said. The first step in rebuilding this city must be to house those who join you in living here. Little remains of its dialect. I can't read out loud. Dilapidated house to save the door. Repair it by filling in the holes in the walls with You can place blocks above you by holding L1 and below you holding R1. I'm just going to also have to clean my glasses out for a second. There we go, I'm back. Hold down square and you'll place one block on top of another. Hold it down while moving to place many blocks in succession. Take this knowledge and these blocks of earth and make this ruined house livable once more. Okay, so one over there, in there, over there, one over there, like that, one over there. Wow, that's incredible, the walls are all full of holes, but now they're as good as new. Oh, you fix it with dirt? I thought you were just a weird girl with voice in her head. But you completely fixed that broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Here, take these. I found them on my way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me. White peppermints. You must have some kind of special power to be able to protect such an old house like that. How do you do it? What? You've got the power to build new things? What does build mean? Rose, my child, do you remember what I told you? Long ago, the people of this land lost the power of creation. It is your duty to help them regain this power. Anyway, I really appreciate you fixing up the house like this, but it's not much use without some kind of lighting from it. But I can't see any torches lying around here. Inside your banner pipe, you will find a mason's workstation. You use it to build a torch. Oh, sorry. Take these materials, use them to construct a torch, and reveal to this girl the fruits of your labours. Rose attains a splattered block of blue-green and a broken branch. Item. Nope, that's not how I rolled. There we go. And torch. 5 torches and begin with an oak club. Hey, where did you find that torch? You didn't find it, you built it? Ah, so that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and somehow changed it into a torch, right? Thanks, I think I understand, sort of. Hey, do you think you might be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some. Well, I guess I can put the torch in the house. I just realised something. You never told me your name. Rose? What kind of a name is that? Doesn't sound like you'd have any special powers at all. But you can't judge someone by their name, right? Anyway, Rose, you've still got those torches you made, right? We should put one in the house. Our room is complete if it has walls 2 blocks high, a door and a source of light to stave off darkness when the sun has set. That's where to place your creations wherever you wish. Go my child and place torch inside the house. Brilliant, now it's lit up, the room's perfect. You're amazing, Rose. You really do have special abilities. It's hard to believe that someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Anyway, thanks Rose, now we have somewhere to live. We got a seed of life. What makes a room a room? For a room to be recommended must have walls at least 2 blocks high, a door and a source and a light source. If it doesn't have that, it's no room at all. Let's see, 22 minutes falling. Hey Rose, thanks to you we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it would be so much better if we had something to sleep on at night? I know, maybe you could build something. Rose, my child, you must gather materials that you might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you can sleep on it at any time, night or day, to restore your health. It would be great if you could make 2 things to sleep on. If you had 2 beds, we could sleep next to each other. This time, Rose, I shall leave it to you to gather the materials you need to build this straw mattress. Straw mattresses, young people requests. A straw mattress can be constructed from grassy leaves. To build one, you must first... Rose, are you alright? Make 2 beds. Eureka, Rose works out some sort of perfume, something like that. Basic bedding made from dried weeds woven together comes up then. Okay. I'm gonna go and clean this place a little. Hopefully we can do it like this. The music is very lovely in this game. As for don't starve together, I'm currently experimenting with my brother, just killing the first eye of Cthulhu. I just kind of want to get a feel for the bosses and then see how difficult one of the easier ones is. I'm not getting any glass, are we? Maybe it's from these thicker ones. It's from the thicker ones, okay. clean up. Lovely. That's fine, clean up. There we go. The area looks a little better, nicer to work with. Let's build a straw mattress. With 3 leaves per straw mattress. 2 straw mattresses and we place them down. And basic food. Well, you built us something to sleep on. Thank you, Rose. Whether it's night or day, you can sleep on any bed that is within a room to recover your health. As the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you and more powerful monsters emerge in force. When the night falls, you will do well to return to your base, rest your head up on a pillow, and sleep until morning. Rose, my child, you discovered the means to build a straw mattress all by yourself. In addition to the power to create that I bestowed onto you, it seems you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from the materials you find. It's a wondrous power you have, which shall no doubt provide invaluable to you in your quest to rebuild the city. Rose, hello, Rose. What's the good of speaking to you? You were staring off into space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you, Rose. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done. And we begin to feel time passing by. When you collect materials of building improvements, time is always on the move, eventually night will fall, and another day will dawn. Then check what time it is on the clock in the top right corner of the screen. Rose, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, I'm getting a bit hungry. No, it's not just me. That's not my tummy rumbling. That's not my tummy rumbling. You must be hearing things again. Anyway, look, there is a little plumberry tree around here. Plumberries are kind of small, and they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go and get some plumberries for me, Rose? Please? We need at least 5 for a decent meal. Plumberry is small fruit that never falls from far from the tree. Perhaps you should take a look around and see if there are any nearby. We've got the pool already. It would be too hard to find one more. Got 5, that will create some more. If they regrow, then that's going to be perfect. Let's see about killing a creature. Milk blossom bud. Let's see, read a sign. Bear the message written on the signpost. The monsters will always attack in this direction, and you must build a wall here to defend the city. It's like the message was written a long time ago, and then somebody must have lived here once. It always attacks from this side. Huh. There we go. Fix that problem. Actually, I wouldn't mind the grass over there. Oh, that's cool. Wow, you found so many plumberries. Can I have them? Hooray, thanks Rose to tell the truth and actually really hungry. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty. You should try them. As the time passes, you'll become hungrier and hungrier. You can see how full you are by checking the hunger meter at the top left corner of the screen and fill yourself up again by eating food. You know what I've been thinking? You run around smashing up all the trees and the grass and stuff, and using the tunes trying to build new things, right? It'd be pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're going to have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. Why? Well, it's a secret, teehee, but you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that would serve such a role? Eureka, Rose works out to make a chest. It's a lot of storage. Put away, and then here we can have all like this stuff. I'll keep that. Tidy. And we'll have all the blocks and building materials here, and we'll have all the crafting materials over in here. Let's see if we can find some more sticks and create our club. The better club. Nothing lasts forever, weapons that are marked can only take so much punishment before they break. Make sure to build some spare in case of an emergency. After that accident to jump. And see if I can change X and circle to inventory. Just grabbing some materials to work with. It seems nice to fall apart. Lucky with the stick pulled apart, we can still have. Probably just have it back up. Oak club bastard. More like spare, just in case. With that we can go into inventory, equipment, and equip club. Well, we made a chest, now we can put all the stuff we collected in there. And go out and collect even more stuff. You know, Rose, there was something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? They say that the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since it's been all anyone could do just to survive. Nobody cared about anyone but themselves and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it'd be fun if we could rebuild the city and everyone could live together? I feel like with you around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live in. But we need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make a chest. Alright, that's agreed. We're going to build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have to think about what we need to build, and you'll build it. You're going to help me, aren't you, Rose? Aren't you? I know it's just basically been a tutorial, but I think that's actually a decent place to go and leave it. Especially since... I think this is going to be a decent place to kind of leave it off. Bird's eye view. Don't use that one yet. There we go. Use my mind. When night falls, after the sun goes down, you won't be able to see as far, and all sorts of ghosts and ghouls will head out on the prowl, find a room with a bed and sleep until morning. Okay, we need more dirt, but that's fine, unless we only keep that one bit. We could do. Just keep this like a one block bit kind of. to sleep. And then that's going to be it for today. A 40-minute episode of doing basically the tutorial and just getting the basics grasped. Tomorrow we'll go and probably finish all these buildings up if we can and do the next set of quests. So for now, I think this is a good place to finish. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.